special about it. So, see, why should you feel proud about your handmade products is listed. It's one of a kind, and there is an artistic finish that is most often not seen in mass-produced products. And there is attention to detail, because whichever product you're going to buy for your own store, whether you're buying and selling or whether you're making everything from the scratch, because few people I have written for Madhubani jewelry. What I do is, like, what I wrote for a Madhubani jewelry brand. And what we did was, we just were like, we didn't say, our jewelry is this, you make a style statement with the jewelry and everything. What we did was, we took the people into the content. For example, if it's art photo shoot, so that example will follow. When it comes, I will explain that. So these are the ways, like each and every content, whatever your caption, you have to describe what your product really means in the emotional front. So home decor you can just say we have the slides and you can buy this. We have to talk about how home is very important. Home is where your heart is. So you can take, you won't even believe, I don't use Instagram much. I'm more of a Facebook kind of a person. But there was one page which had this, Tanjavur painting. One day I chanced upon the page, and when I saw the way they described the art and everything, I went each and every day. So that is how you should make your clients come back to your page on a daily basis, because I'm always checking for updates, whether they have posted something new, because it's quite interesting to read about it. Because it's product is not just a product, there is emotion. You made it perfect and you made it into a gift wrap. So bring the emotions inside. Emotions sell. Whatever, even in this fast-paced world, emotions sell. So that is how you make people come to your page again and again. And what happens is, in the future, if they are coming to your page again and again and again, in the future, when someone says, buy this now, it might get sold out soon, I just cannot place an order, because it's like, they are forcing you to. You need the time to think about it, think about your buying decision and buy it. So what you can do is, we are just waiting to make your dreams come true, or we are just waiting to make you look extra pretty on your special style. What, for any person who's going to visit your page on a daily basis, I would expect you to follow the same style. Might seem, a bit harder for some. This is how I write. But it's not the same. You can do your own thing. You can talk about how a wife wanted to surprise her husband for her birthday, and then they did a photo shoot together with their baby, and these kind of things. So what happens is, people kind of gel with you. They think you are one of their own, and then trust comes. So they start trusting you, and then they think, okay, now they have done it, this person has done it, they have described that story, that person has done it, why not me? Let me approach them and see how it goes. So that is how you get orders as well. So that is one way of doing it. And then let's talk about hashtags. Content calendar. Sorry, the content calendar. One person in the group, she asked about content calendar. Content calendars are nothing like, when our life is unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen, because I know, because I work from home, and most handmade artisans, they do it in their own phase. And some days they are extra busy or held up due to, maybe they have to participate in an exhibition, or they might get held up in some other, some appointment or something. So what they can do is, they can create a content calendar and post it like, there are 4 columns: post date, photo, the descriptive content you plan to post, and the relevant hashtags you find. So make this calendar. Few brands, I write for many brands for this content calendar. Or every person who is an entrepreneur, there is some dream behind it. It's not like I have taken it today, I'm doing it tomorrow. Each person has some aspiration. So even that, what happens is that when the client reads your story, they kind of start feeling trust in you. So you can, post about one day about yourself, or the one day about your even your children. That is fine, because all homemakers are mothers, and we can talk about our own emotions because it's our page and our content. So one day it could be a product, the next day you have to, make people start trusting you. So you can have a date, photo, descriptive content, hashtags, prepare a calendar the month before. If you're going to post in July, if you're planning 20 posts, if you're not planning on weekends, that's fine. Like it's roughly 20 posts. Make the calendar in June. Start planning it in June. So what happens is, even if you're held up, there is a scheduling option. You can still schedule your post and go on your way, because your client or the prospective clients will be coming to your page with expectations. They won't be disappointed because there is content already posted there. So even if you're in an exhibition selling something, you're still selling yourself in this, selling your products online. So it's like double benefit. So this is content calendar. And few asked about hashtags. Hashtag, I'm not I haven't done many hashtags, but recently I have started hashtags for a brand. So what I felt is long form hashtags have more context, like you can describe more and you can make your product stand out unique. If you're, because the Instagram, I know most of them love using hashtags. With hashtags, what you can do is you can go for long form ones. For example, I've given an example. If you're using portraits, for it could be a drawing, it could be a painting, or it can be a photography. If you're going to use personalized charcoal portraits for gifting, so if it's personalized gifting, you're talking about charcoal portraits. So you're delivering more information in the hashtags. So always go for long form hashtags, and you need not follow what others are following. What I say is you are unique in your own way. You can create your own hashtags. You need not, hashtags don't have defined format. You can do your own. That is the best part of creativity. Come up with hashtags which reflect your product better. So that way, what happens is your brand will start standing out because you're using unique. See, next page, please. Brand positioning. Creating unique hashtags will make your brand stand out, and then people will kind of recognize your brand. And SEO optimization is highly likely if you're using long form hashtags. For example, let me see, if I'm going to search for a product online, the SEO keywords, everyone must have known of SEO keywords. Have you, or should I explain about that as well? Please.
Most people might not know SEO about SEO. You can explain.
SEO is nothing but, when you're searching for a product in online, when you're searching for a product online, what would you be typing into it? What I do is I do, personalized blouses, personalized painted, hand painted blouses. This is how I use. So what happens is, when you use those particular, just want to create this magic for others, I got more and more orders because people got this mothers. They are kind of created for my daughter. They just wanted it. And then I started making it into a business. That is how you make long lasting connections. If the client, your content need not be sophisticated, make it more personalized, draw people to you. That is how you do it. It's not easy, like, you can't just do it in a, as soon as you think it's not possible, start practicing it, right? So you can also look at your competitors website, and you can, get a better idea. Some people, some might be using professional content writers as well. So that is also beneficial to you because you can have an idea of what to post. So don't feel shy at all. Just go and look at your competitor's website. In my belief, what happens is no one is your competitor. All the orders that are meant for you will come to you, but it's in your hands to make it happen. So that's how we do it. So the next one is reels and scripts. Reels is what most people love doing. The next page, Vishnu. Yeah, reels and scripts. This one, even in reels, if you're just going to, open, you can just show look at this jewelry, look at this portrait, it's not going to work. It might work for some time. But if you make all your 30 posts the same way, you will lose engagement. For example, I have to talk about a sari brand. Again, I'm sorry, I'm talking about sari and jewelry more because that is what I specialize in. What really happened is I saw a small reel in Facebook. They are Instagram. They have Instagram page. I just saw a small reel in their Facebook. And I went to their page, and what they did was they have they have described about a military, how a soldier he was placed and asking you a question in the comments. And if you're not seeing it fast, or you're just held up and not answering, that's a lost opportunity. So when you post a product, check the product listing maybe you can have like half an hour or 15 minutes. So when a client asks a question, post an answer. And then when they say, this is not right, I haven't received my delivery, please, we are like share your order number, we will look into it, make it varies. That is how it's been from long time. So it's not like we have just introduced something now. So now the brand also has a credibility left, and the client also feels happy that someone has listened to them. So that is how you do it. So these are the basics of content writing for social media. You need not use sophisticated language. You need not go deep into high research and things like that, because your product is your child. You're just describing it to people. So how will you do it? Be natural. Just do it. And that is what happens is people start coming to you again and again, and they will place an order when they remember you in the future. If someone is posting it consistently, I'm finding the product so attractive, next time I want it, I come to them. That's it. So these are the basics. So now if I have any questions, please do ask them so that I can clear whichever I just